Welcome back, everyone. This is Paul Gaither. This is Madden NFL 2002, Year 6 in the franchise. Week 15, only 2 games to go. Remember, there is no bye week in Madden 2002 in the franchise mode. The computer does not program it. They have it for the first year, because of course they do. But for whatever reason, this game does not program bye weeks. No one gets a rest. Of course, the players also don't get fatigued and injury problems either. That's a separate issue altogether. Arizona, Chicago, that's who's remaining on our schedule. 9 and 5. Let's take a look at the standings, because I feel that that's so important. So many things are taken care of after last week's slate of games. In the AFC, Colts, Broncos, they played an epic battle. Broncos were on top. They lost to Indy. So the Colts move up to first place in the conference, the number 1 seed. Can they hold it with 2 games to play? What do Denver and the Colts have to do? Bills win a playoff berth, but don't even lock up their own division, right? They don't get the Y. They don't get the division title. Colts and Broncos both do. Bengals, no one else has their division title locked up. There's still 2 undecided. The East and the North, right? So Bengals 9 and 5, but right on their heels are the Ravens at 8 and 6, and so are the Steelers at 8 and 6. The Bills win their division, but Miami is looking to get a playoff spot. Right now, they are considered a 6th seed. So if we've got division, wild card, right? So we've got a huge battle going on in the AFC North with Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers all sitting there, all battling not only for a division title with 2 games to go, but also a wild card spot. And if the right wins and losses happen, the North could technically send 3 teams, right? If the Dolphins lose out, the Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, if they are able to get the right W's, I don't know what their schedule looks like. We might have like the NFC North versus the rest of the AFC North versus the rest of the AFC. 3 and then 3 other teams. That would be very interesting as it is. As we continue down the list, Chargers also 8 and 6. They're on the outside looking in. They need certain teams to lose while they need to get their W's. Jets 7-6-1, pretty much knocked out. Pats knocked out as well. I think while they're not officially eliminated, they need a lot to go wrong with other teams. Pretty much think they're out of it. On the other side of 500, Raiders, Browns, Jags, and Titans all at 5 and 9. Texans 4-9 and 1. Kansas City just bottom basement dwelling, fighting for that number 1 overall pick in the Tank Bowl at 3 and 11. In the NFC we go. Saints holding on. Only 2 games left to play. They are going to lock up that number 1 seed. Clinched home field advantage. They can lose out. They can rest their players the next 2 weeks and still end up with 4 losses and be better than anyone else. So they are locked up, and yet nobody else has locked anything up in the NFC. Look at that. Seattle jumps out in front with that epic 50-43 ball game victory over the Niners. If you're a Seahawks fan, let's go Niners. 3-time Super Bowl champions, trying to make it 4, trying to do something. They've already done something no one has done in real life, trying to go also for some, just to extend that, right? Seattle, with that victory, you got to earn it. Close out strong. Like, I'm not rooting for Seattle over the Niners, but you beat us, then go earn it. Seal it. Don't collapse. Don't embarrass everyone. Don't go out, beat us, and then just lose your games, okay? Like, I want us to play you in the playoffs. I hope we get that matchup. Well, we've lost twice in a row, so I wouldn't be asking for that, but you get my point. It's like, we need that revenge game. So, Philly, 9 and 5, looking to steal that number 2 spot away from the Seahawks as well. Vikings at 8 and 6. Bears, Lions, Washington, all 7 and 7, and all still in the playoff hunt. Just like the AFC North, the NFC North is also hot. Vikings, Bears, Lions, 5, 6, 7. Right? 5, 6, 7. Like, you're going to have a division winner. You're going to have the division winner. Niners, if they lose out, they might not even make the playoffs, y'all. They might not even make the playoffs. If we drop to 9-7, I mean, I guess we're in the tiebreaker, so maybe we will. I guess that's why it's ranked like this. But if we end up 9-7 and they end up with like their W's, I don't know. That would be really crazy. Be on the cusp of the number 2 seed and then get knocked out of the playoffs. Wild show it could be. So yeah, these 7-7 teams. Then on the other side, looking for their best possible outcome is just a 500 season. 6-8 are Rams, Falcons, Packers, and Arizona, the Cardinals. Buccaneers 5-9, Giants 5-9, Panthers 4-10 with the win. Cowboys and Kansas City are battling for that tankable first pick, last place. Number 1 and number 2 overall pick. Even that's interesting as we get ready for the draft time. So, Jets, Dolphins. You know what's on the line here. And maybe it's kind of obvious. We've already talked about it, but let's kind of like run through the North, just how tough that is and what's on the line. South, no one cares about what's going on. So maybe we can get to some of the South games simulated first. The East, like, someone wants a wild card spot. The North and the East are looking for a wild card spot. Chargers looking for a wild card spot. NFC side, still trying to settle this division, let alone a wild card position. South, taken care of. East, Eagles right there, but they could drop 2 games. Washington could win 2. Like, it's still not settled. And we know the situation in the West. Niners, Seahawks, both teams, like, those teams drop games. If one team drops games and the other one doesn't, do you get knocked out of the playoffs? You end up with 7 losses. I think it's interesting. How can we get the least interesting games out of the way first? That's got some value. This has some value. Let me shut the door. I got some background music going on here with the family that I don't want to get copyright strikes, but I also don't want to bother y'all. If you could hear it, if you couldn't hear it, great. If you could, well, I could. So, let's see here. Like a tank bowl game, but this is a game that has some importance, so the East battle here, like I want the least important game simulated first so I can get more tension going into this week's last 2 games. So let's simulate this. Does Washington take care of business? They don't. So in terms of the East, Eagles should just walk away with this one, right? And there we go, Panthers-Eagles, right? That was a huge game that Washington needed just to be in the race. So Eagles take care of business today. That should do it. That should clinch you. 10 wins where the other team is at 7, because if they got to 8 and you fell to 9-6, like that would have been a race. But we got that out of the way here. This one's a big game to come to. Lions, Patriots, another interesting one. Are there any less interesting games? That's a game with division implications. Rams, Raiders. Okay, here's a trash game that we can just throw away. A lot of interesting ball games, right? Seattle, like, you can throw the game away, but we want to see what they do. Do they drop the ball or not? Here's a trash game, 5-9. Right? Doesn't really matter. Bucks get the W. Steelers, Saints. That could be interesting in terms of, do the Saints rest their players, whatever. Of course they don't. They don't rest their players in this game, but that could be a thing. Giants, Jags, another just burn the game. 27-12, no one cares. Lots of games that actually matter, though. That was a Sunday Night Football. What a terrible game. That's why they have to flex games, right? That's why adding, like, the flex schedule was so important for Sunday Night Football. So, the Saints don't have much to play for. The North is in contention. We'll come back to that game. That's a game I would definitely want to show and definitely want to watch. Texans, Chargers. A tank team versus a team fighting for a playoff. So, Chargers just take care of business. And they don't. They get blasted. Chargers might miss the playoffs now. They're looking at a 500 season. You could have got to 9 wins and you got blasted by the Texans, a bad team. That's why I simulated that game, right? Okay. Kansas City, Seattle. Kind of want to save it just because, right, it's Seattle, but it's like, you got to get this dub. Okay, Seahawks, get the dub. You do. You take care of business. Like, no stress, right? Packers, Bears, Lions, Patriots. I think we want to save this one for a little bit, and we want to see what the Lions situation is. Where are the Vikings at? Vikings got Dallas. Okay, let's handle this. Okay, a garbage team. Vikings take care of business in your own division. You do. So you put a lot of pressure on the Lions, the Packers, and Bears. Right? Pat's sitting there also at 7-7. What happens here? Lions lose. Goodbye. New England, hoping for a winning season. Hoping not to end up 500. They take care of their business. Packers, Bears. Okay? Packers want to play a spoiler to the Bears. They're unable to. Bears get the W. 8-7. Vikings 9-6. One game out of first place. And I want to see the final week. What is the Bears and Vikings situation looking like? They've got the Pats. And who do the Bears have? They have us. Oh, that division is going to be interesting. Okay, I hope this is fun. If you're enjoying like the drama I'm trying to put in, the stress, the emotion I'm trying to put in this, like let me know in the comments. So we know the Patriots situation. They got their W. Dolphins, Jets. Okay? What's going to happen here with Miami and the Jets? Overtime! 9 wins for Miami. That sets the Pats back. And Miami is looking for a playoff push. So now we get a little more stress, a little more pressure. Ravens, Falcons. What's going to happen in the AFC North? We've got the Bengals situation. They're going to tell us some information, but what is the Ravens game got to say? A loss. A loss. You can't lose to the Falcons, Ravens. What are you doing? You can't afford that loss. Colts Bills game of the week will get to you. We'll get to you. Steelers, Saints. Another big time battle, especially that your rival, the Ravens, lost. And Saints ain't playing for nothing. But they get the W on you. You also fall. Bengals ahead, but they're playing Denver. Another game I would record and show you just because of the playoff implications, the seeding, everything that's important. Would love to watch that football game. And we still have game of the week and our game to play. Oh man. The Bengals lose here and fall to 9-6 with the Steelers and Ravens at 8 wins, like one game out, and then you have next week drama. But you get the W here and you start shaping the top seeds. It's big time. Both rated 92 overall. Bengals defense, not enough of a challenge on paper. 82 versus 88 offense. 73 defense for Denver, though, versus a 90 offense. This could be a high-scoring game, and the special teams rating could make a huge difference. What's going to happen? What are your predictions? Bengals get the dub! 24-17, 1 touchdown victory. Both teams at double digits and dropping the Broncos, who were the number 1 seed before last week's game started, have now lost another one. And while the Bengals will not supersede them in the seeding, that W is big. That's huge. I think that's pretty much going to lock up a lot of their division, though, at 10 wins versus 8-8 wins for the Ravens and Steelers. So what started this week has a lot of pressure. A Monday Night Football would have been a heck of a ball game to watch. Game of the week. I said that could have been the other one. Colts, Bills. Bills get this victory. They shoot up into first place. Where Broncos were in first, then Colts took first. Bills have the opportunity. 94 defense versus 99 defense. That would be a heck of a matchup on paper. The Bills only have an 82 offense versus the 89 defense. Colts should be expected to win, but they have to go on the road to Buffalo in December. In mid-December. Is the Dome team ready for this? They are not! Bills all the way! Are they going all the way? We'll find out. 11-4, 11-4, and losing the tiebreaker. That should send the Bills up the charts to first place in their division. What a week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if this game, like Arizona and San Francisco, ends up being a boring game. That's another reason why I hope you're hyped and excited these first 15 minutes of my video, watching the playoff situation play out. I hope you enjoy this game. I hope our Niners don't drop the ball here. We need this W. We can't lose. We can't go on a losing streak here. But I think there was as much or more excitement just seeing how the final weeks play out. Hope you enjoy it. See you on the other side. And see you for next week's game.
Hello everyone, this is James Brown. Welcome to today's regular season battle between the 49ers and the Cardinals. Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one over to Pat and John.
Thanks for the update, JB. These teams are ready to get things going down on the field. Let's get this one started.
Yep, this is going to be a tough battle. I think it's going to go right down to the wire.
Both teams have taken the field. Let's see what these teams can do now as they're lined up for today's kickoff. He gets it off. Let's look at that last play again.
I left, Y cross, read X, on one. Right. Set. Hut. Hut, hut.
Blitz. Barlow runs up the middle. Russell drags down the ball carrier behind the line.
Right. Set.
Garcia gets set.
Hut. Hut. Hut, hut.
Blitz. Looking for room. Cota makes the stop at the 41. He explodes for a nice gain.
He slices through the line and picks up some good yardage.
Leslie, is there an update?
I asked Coach Mariucci about his game plan, and he told me that his team is supremely confident coming into today's contest. He mentioned that they've had a good week of practice, and his players were really coming together as a team. Let's see if that holds true on the field.
Thank you. That was Leslie Visser with the update from the sideline. McKinnon pulls him down at the 46. Garcia gets set.
Hut, hut. Hut. Hut,
He's
hut.
looking to throw. Throws it out over the middle. Number 85 with the reception. McKinnon pulls him down at the 44. Ball on the 44-yard line. Garcia sets up. He hands it off. McKinnon pulls him down at the 39.
He's right, Y23, on 2.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Set.
And he gets the toss. Cota with the tackle at the 39.
Set.
Garcia steps back with the throw. The pass is complete. Norton pulls him down at the 26.
Garcia really read the defense well on that play. Yeah, he looked over the defense and he made the right decision of where to throw the ball.
Ball on the 26-yard line. Two tight ends. He's looking to throw. Garcia lets the pass fly. Pass complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
A great pass reception on that play.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control of that one.
Set.
He gets it off. The point after attempt sails through. The 49ers go up by a touchdown. Number 18 gets it off.
This is where you want to be able to respond. But you also don't want to panic because it's only the first quarter.
Eagle left wide. Sail on 2. Right.
The 49ers with a four-man front. Number 6 drops back to throw with the pass. Horn with the reception. Horn looked good on that catch.
Yeah, he knew exactly where he needed to be to get his hands on that ball.
That was a great pass play, John. Let's look at it again.
Watch the speed of that receiver. He was able to outrun the coverage, make the catch, and hang on to the ball.
I right. 21 on 2. Right.
1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Jackson gets the toss. Schulte with the tackle at the 37. He failed to turn the corner on that run.
Yeah, as a back, you need to take what the defense is going to give you. That time, they wouldn't give him an inch.
Strong eye right Z. Hook on 2.
Ball on their own 37. with the carry. Houston brings him down at the 41. Number 6 gets set. The Cardinals use motion. Quick drop. Out over to the left. Complete. Plummer brings him down at midfield. Boston catches a bullet for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first downs.
Will the owner of a gray 4x4... I right, 21 on 2.
Ball on the 50-yard line. Four-man front this time. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Llewellyn with the takedown at the 45.
Wing right fake, reacts on 1.
Second and 15. The Cardinals down by 1 touchdown. Number 6 to throw with the pass. Winborn batted it down.
Yep, nothing fancy there. Don't even give the receiver a chance. Just knock it down.
Passing situation here. Quick drop. Throws right. Wilkinson, the intended receiver. Lots of pressure, but he gets it away.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
The Cardinals will punt it here. In their own territory. The 49ers up by 7. Garcia with a man in motion. Blitz is coming. Barlow gets the toss. McCain with the takedown at the 28. Barlow has a nice run on that play.
And he picks up a first down. And when you have an offense that can keep it on the ground and pick up 6, 7, or 8 yards, you really open up the defense.
Round right 22, see it on 1.
Ball on their own 28.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut.
Back to throw. Garcia passes left. Picked off. The receiver wasn't able to outrun his man.
The defender showed some great skills there. He was able to put himself in great position to grab that turnover.
I left fake wide 30 on 1. Right.
Ball on the 13-yard line. Blitz is coming. Lewis with the carry.
Ace option Y. Read D on 2. Right. Set. Hut.
The rush is on. Through the middle. Sertain stops him at the 8.
It's time to check your controllers. If you own a blue controller, you
5 yards to go. Ball on the 8-yard line. Number 6 to throw it. With the throw, Horn, the intended receiver.
He felt the pressure there.
I'm not surprised that that pass went incomplete. I don't think he could even see past that big old defensive lineman rushing him.
The offense has to find a way to score when they get inside the 10.
When you talk about a shortened field and stacking the line, this is what you mean. You put a lot of big old guys down there, and you flat out stop that offense.
He gets it off. And that one sails perfectly through the uprights.
The momentum could be shifting.
He gets it off. The 49ers take over on the 28.
I'm right 22. See it on 1.
First and 10. Garcia under the center. The receiver in motion. He gets the toss. Brunson tracks down the ball carrier behind the line. He ran sideways there.
Yeah, and that's not the way you want to go. But against this defense, you don't have a heck of a lot of choices.
Strong eye right. Z. Hook on 2. Right.
Man in motion. They're blitzing through the middle. Ferguson pulls him down at the 34. Barlow is really getting it done today.
The defense is going to need to try something different to slow down this running game.
Strong eye right. Y60 read Z on 2. Right.
Fakes the handoff. Garcia with the throw. Oldham was the intended receiver. Garcia didn't get it to him.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Number 18 back to punt. Brunson felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Strong eye right. Y60 read Z on 2. Right.
Only one man back. Fakes the handoff. Number 6 with the throw. Schulte makes the stop at the 37. There's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, illegal block.
Offense.
The Cardinals can't get everybody on the same page.
That's just a mental error there. He must have had his mind somewhere else.
Deep in their own territory. Nickel back in this time. The Cardinals using motion. Fakes the handoff. Pass is right. Boston with the reception. Boston is some player.
Yeah, this guy makes all the ordinary plays and most of the great ones.
Four-man front this time. The Cardinals using motion. Number 6 with the pass. Hits him in the hands, but falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
The teams have switched sides, and will start the second quarter.
Eagle FC 33 corner on 1.
2nd and 10. Jackson gets the carry through the middle. Young makes the stop at the 37. Jackson keeps it on the ground.
Looks like they're going to see what kind of success they can have in the ground today.
Ball on the 37-yard line. They're just about in field goal range. With the throw. Pass is complete. Shoulder stops him at the 28. Horn
Showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
If you're standing up
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
If you're sitting
1st and 10.
stand up. If you are lying down, just declare.
Quick drop. With the throw. Boston dropped it.
The pass does not find its target.
Yeah, they practice this play again and again during the week to prepare. But simulating how the defense is going to react is a very hard thing to do.
Ace right, Y 23 on 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Flag down.
Prior to the snap, ball start. Offense.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
The offense is threatening. Blitz is coming. Peterson with the tackle at the 38. Sixth play of this drive. Number 6 steps back. Llewellyn reaches the quarterback and hauls him down. The Cardinals will punt it here. Ball on their own 20. It's a blitz with the carry. Ball on their own 21. Garcia under the center. Steps back. Throws left. Owens was the intended receiver. Garcia somehow got that pass off.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Eagle FC 33 corner on 1. Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Steps back. Out over to the left. Pass is complete. Total with the tackle at the 46. How about Terrell Owens, John?
This guy can really turn it on during any game. He's a big receiver that doesn't mind contact, and he can take a hit and still hold on to the ball.
Ball on their own 36. First and 10. He knocks it away. McKinnon makes the stop at the 41.
This is what you want to get from your running game. If he can keep this up, he'll end up with a career day.
Split right C80 on 2. Set. Hut.
Garcia back to pass. Throws left. Owens, the intended target. He saw the coverage, but he thought his man had position.
He's taking a big chance by throwing it into a crowd like that.
A side left 27 on 2.
They need 5.
Set.
Fifth play of this drive.
Hut, hut. Hut.
Garcia back to throw with the pass. Knocked away. Cobb swatted that one down.
He was in a great position to make that play.
Number 18 awaits the snap.
Set. Hut.
Bronson felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
First and 10. Play action fake. Number 6 throws left. Pass complete. He had a nice quick release on that pass.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first downs.
Ace left 40. Cross on 1.
Ball on their own 39. Jackson tucks it away. Winborn stops him at the 42. The offense runs it.
Yeah, that's an important part of this team's offense.
Number 6 with the throw. Peterson makes a great play by breaking that pass up.
Nothing will frustrate a receiver more than knocking away his pass.
A side left 27 on 2.
Ball on their own 42. Number 6 drops back. Pass is right. The pass is complete. Ingram brings him down out to 26. Number 6 Throws a perfect ball to the receiver.
The receiver has some room to work on that pass. He made the catch and looked for some extra yardage after the reception.
Let's see how he was able to break free of the tackle on this play.
That's just a case of this guy shaking and baking when he had to. He felt the defender closing in, and he shook him with great move.
I left fake wide 30 on 1. Right.
Steps back. Chased out of the pocket. They got to the quarterback. Ball on the 28-yard line. Blitz is on with the throw. Ingram pulls him down to 13.
That was just the big pass play they needed, John.
Yeah, you can tell by watching this one that they've been practicing that play quite a bit.
Ace right, wide 23 on 2.
Ball on the 13-yard line. Drops back to throw. Number 6 with a pad.
They're looking for the screen.
The defense was all over that one. They need to do a better job of mixing things up.
Ball on the 11-yard line. He's looking to throw. Out over to the right. Ball on the 11-yard line. 7 yards to go. He's looking to throw. Throws left. Boston was the intended receiver. They put some pressure on the quarterback that time.
Yeah, he had to get rid of the ball in a hurry.
They stopped them there.
That's the type of defense the coach loves when they get close to the end zone. Stop them from scoring at all costs.
The kick is up. The kick is up, and it's good. The momentum could be shifting. Gramatica gets it off. He downs it in the end zone.
I right, 21 on 2. Right.
Garcia drops back. Scrambling out over to the left. He tucks it away. Barlow with the kick. Norton with the takedown at the 24.
This back is starting to rack up some good yardage. Keep handling the ball and keep moving the chains.
Ace right, wide 23, on 2.
3rd and 6. Garcia gets set.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot.
Quick drop. With the throw. Stanley with the reception. Total makes the stop at the 32. Garcia under the center. Back to pass. With the pass. And he's got his man. McCain with the takedown at the 48. How about Jeff Garcia, John?
This guy came out of nowhere and had an incredible season in 2000. Anytime a quarterback throws for over 4,000 yards in the season, you got to take notice.
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
Right. Set.
Oldham comes in motion.
Hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot.
They're blitzing. Barlow looking for room. Simone makes the stop at midfield.
When you have a back that likes to carry the ball a lot and he can consistently put up numbers like this, you got to make sure he's a featured player in every game.
Ace side left, 27, on 2.
We've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Ball at midfield. Garcia to throw with the pass. Complete. Rushing with the tackle at the 45.
The receiver showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
That was a great catch. Maybe the quarterback should go to him more often.
I right, 21 on 2.
Right. Set.
Trap gets the carry. Coda with the takedown at the 40. And a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
The 49ers can't get everybody on the same page.
That's just a mental error there. He must have had his mind somewhere else.
Strong I right, Z, hook on 2.
Passing situation here.
Set. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot.
He's looking to throw. Garcia rolls right. Loose ball. The Cardinals did a nice job in coming up with the loose ball.
You know, the ball carrier's #1 job, even before getting yardage, is to protect the football.
Number 6 with a man in motion. Back to pass. Out over to the right. Horn with the reception. Touchdown, Arizona.
That guy just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way for the score.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
It's up. The point after is good. The Cardinals got it in front. Gramatica gets it off. Low-scoring affair today.
Yep, this might be a case where the last team standing wins.
Ball on their own 27. Garcia drops back. Caught. They made a quick read and got rid of that one in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
A little over a minute. Quick throw. With the throw. Jones was out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Just over a minute still to go.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Garcia steps back. Pass is complete. Gardner makes the stop at the 35. Jones was stopped short.
Now that's something you just can't have happen. When you run a play that's not designed to take it past the first down marker, you should have just punted it away on third down.
Number 18 back to punt. Bronson felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Strong eye right, Z. Hook on 2.
First and 10. Blitz is coming. Runs up the middle.
Wing right X46 on 2.
Ball on their own 17. Number 6 gets set. Here's the blitz. Jackson running to the outside. Curse stops him at the 44. He covered some good ground there.
And here's a guy with great speed who can pick up the first and keep the ball moving downfield.
Ball on the 44-yard line. Step back. Number 6 with the pass. Batted down.
Oh, that could have been a touchdown.
There was no one there.
I know it. He was wide open and he just dropped it. You don't even want to go back to the sidelines when you do something like that.
You want to find a hole to crawl into.
But he's not going to find that out there. He's going to find the bench playing that way.
Looking to throw it. Out over to the left. Boston was the intended receiver. Number 6 didn't get it to his man.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
Congratulations to the first
Swing
seed
right,
in
fake,
Section
react, on
25,
one.
row 22, seat 1. You just won a free pizza.
Looking to throw it. With the pass. Boston with the reception.
That was a great effort on that pass, John. Let's take a look at the replay to see how this play developed.
Watch what happens here. After a play like that, the defense needs to be more aware of the big play. They can't let that type of thing happen very often.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score Arizona 13, San Francisco 7. Welcome back as we get this second half underway. Number 18 gets it off.
Now this thing can still go either way.
First and 10. Blitz is coming. Jackson runs up the middle. Ball on their own 27. Second and 7. With the carry. Schulter brings him down at the 33.
It's right, Y23, on 2.
About a yard to go. They have done very well on third down so far. The receiver in motion. The rush is on. Number 6 hands it off. Valentine brings him down at the 37.
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
First and 10. Back to pass. Number 6 out over to the left. He overthrows it.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
I right, 21 on 2.
It's a blitz. Jackson gets the toss. They have done very well on third down so far. Number 6 sets up. He's looking to throw. Pass is left. Jackson with the reception. clear. Back to punt.
I left, wide cross to the X, on 1. Break.
Garcia sets up. Quick drop. Pass is left. The pass is complete. Always looks sharp on that one.
Yeah, that catch is why he's one of the best receivers in football right now.
The Cardinals with a 4-man front. The tight end in motion.
Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Blitz. Barlow looking for room. Coda brings him down at the 29. Barlow picks up good yardage on that play.
Yeah, that's where you see a lot of that speed work at practice paying off.
I right, 21 on 2.
First and 10.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
He's looking to throw. Garcia lets the pass fly. A quick decision by the quarterback on that one.
This guy's just like a gunslinger. He's never in a position where he thinks that a throw is impossible.
A side left, 27 on 2. Break. Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Fakes the handoff with the pass. The pass is complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for that score.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Break. Set. Hut.
It's up. The extra point attempt is good. The 49ers have in front. He gets it off. The Cardinals down by a field goal, take over on offense. Ball on their own 23. Lewis tucks it away, runs up the middle.
Break.
Ball on their own 24. They're blitzing. Number 6 out over to the right. A good pass, but no catch.
There's just no excuse for that. He's getting paid a lot of money to make those catches.
Man in motion. Steps back with the throw. Boston was the intended target. Number 6 put a little too much on that one.
Yeah, that one had too much mustard on it. Either that or he released it at the wrong point.
The Cardinals will punt it here. Ingram felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
Garcia gets set. Barlow tucks it away. Ferguson brings him down at the 37.
Strong eye right, 160 read C on 2.
7 yards to go.
Set.
Barlow tucks it away. Number 79 breaks the play up in the backfield. Barlow was dropped behind the line there.
Yeah, because those big old defensive linemen pushed those big old offensive linemen backwards.
Ball on their own 37 with the pass. Complete. Todd with the takedown at the 49. What a catch by Owen.
It sure was. Catches like that are going to put him in the Hall of Fame.
High left 30 on 1.
First and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
They're blitzing. He gets the taunt. Hartley drags down the ball carrier behind the line. Barlow went nowhere.
Went nowhere fast.
High right 20, cross on 2. Break.
Ball on their own 46.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut.
Blitz is coming on the run. Gardner makes the stop at the 47. That run didn't get him much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
Eagle right 23 on 1.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Nickel back in this time.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
Garcia steps back with the pass. With the reception. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut.
There's a flag on the play.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 75.
I think that he was rocking on the line there.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalty. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
Eagle left wide. Sail on 2. Right.
Garcia sets up, puts on the juke. Cota makes the stop at the 31. Inside enemy territory. Here's the blitz. Kraft tucks it away. Touchdown San Francisco.
Not only did he score the touchdown, he also picked up a nice chunk of yardage while he was getting there.
That guy just wouldn't stop. The coach would have been satisfied with a first down. Looks like he got a bonus plan on that one.
It's up. The point after attempt sails through. The 49ers go up by a touchdown. He gets it off. This is a very serious contest between two evenly matched opponents.
This game's been like a boxing match, a big punch and a counter punch by the other team. I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat.
Number 6 sets up. Horn goes in motion. Blitz is on. Valentine brings him down at the 23.
Eagle FC 33 corner on 1.
Ball on their own 23. Number 6 under the center. Out over to the left. Boston was the intended target. Plummer
Did a nice job of knocking that ball down.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and whack it down.
Round left X80 on 2. Right.
Ball on their own 23. Steps back. Number 6 with the throw. He couldn't have thrown that pass any harder.
I don't think this quarterback knows what touch means.
Player back to punt.
England felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Garcia hands it off. Barlow runs up the middle. Simone with the tackle at the 50. Barlow is really getting it done today.
There's no need to pass the ball today until this defense shows they can stop the run.
I right, 21 on 2. Right. Set.
Number 85, the motion man.
Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut.
Barlow tucks it away. Juke move on the run. Number 79 with the tackle at the 46.
When they sat down and discussed the running game this week, I'm sure they never thought it would go this well.
Ball on the 47-yard line. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the San Francisco 49ers ahead of the Arizona Cardinals. 21-13. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. They need 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. Trap on the run. Toda pulls him down at the 42.
When you got a running game that's working this well, I wouldn't even attempt to pass.
Ball on the 42-yard line. Garcia sets up.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Blitz is on. Trap runs up the middle. Gardner with the takedown at the 36. Garcia sets up. He cuts it away. McKinnon with the takedown at the 33.
He's done a good job so far today. Heck, just keep handing him the ball, and he'll just keep producing.
I right, 20. Cross on 2.
Ball on the 33-yard line. Waller gets the carry. Brunson brings him down at the 22. He was able to pick up good yardage on that play.
This guy has great speed. Allows him to outrun the defenders if he can get around the corner.
Wing right fake, 3X on 1.
Ball on the 22-yard line. The Cardinals with a 4-man front. Garcia lets the pass fly.
He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
He saw the rush coming, and he tried to force it in there. Obviously, it didn't work.
I left fake wide 30 on 1.
Big set this time. Waller on the run. Through the middle. Simone with the tackle at the 15. Down inside the 15.
Set.
Blitz is coming. Barlow with the juke. Gardner brings him down at the 10. Barlow bulldozes through the line for the first.
That was like a big piece of heavy equipment out there, moving this thing here and that thing there and getting where he needed to go.
Ball on the 10-yard line. Owens moves in motion. Juke move on the run. Simone with the takedown at the 8.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
Second and goal.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut.
It's a blitz. On the run. They have done very well on third down so far. 9 yards out. Garcia hands it off. Touchdown San Francisco.
He picked up even more yardage than they had hoped for on that carry.
He sure did. That guy just found a crack in the defense, and he charged right into the end zone.
Set.
The kick is up. The point after is good. The 49ers made it a 2-score game. He gets it off. He downs it in the end zone.
Wing right fake. Read X on 1.
First and 10. Wilkinson, the man in motion, steps back with the throw. Batted away. Ingram made a great play and broke up that pass.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and whap it down.
Second and 10. Number 6 drops back with the throw. Wilkinson was the intended receiver. Number 6 had to unload that pass in a hurry.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
It's right. Y23 on 2. Right. Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut.
Back to throw. Engelberger brings him down to 23. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
Player awaits the snap.
Set.
Ingram felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
I left 30 on 1. Right.
Ball on their own 30. Number 85 moves in motion.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Flag down.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 76.
Offense.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like that happens.
Break. Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Play action fake. Garcia passes right. Moore throws him down at the 30. Garcia ropes that pass out to the receiver.
With an arm like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make.
Wing right fake. 3X on 1. Break. Set.
The receiver goes in motion.
Hut.
Steps back with the throw. Number 85 with the reception. Brunson with the steal at the 43. Nice throw by Garcia on that play.
Yeah, he put that pass where only his receiver had a chance to catch it.
Ace left 40. Cross on 1. Break.
First and 10.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Quick drop. Throws left. Caught. A terrific effort. Gardner pulls him down at the 60. Garcia made a perfect pass on that throw.
And that shows why this guy's one of the quarterback's favorite receivers. He makes it count, and he'll do everything he can to pick up as much yardage as possible after he makes that catch.
I left 30 on 1. Break.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut.
It's a blitz. He gets the toss. And a flag on the play.
Holding number 67. Offense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
They're moving in the wrong direction.
A play like that will just kill a coach. You're trying to put a drive together, and then boom, something like that happens.
I left. White cross 3X on 1.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Set.
Blitz. Gardner stops him at the 27. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face that knocked him down.
Left block. Sail on 2.
Ball on the 27-yard line. The Cardinals with a 4-man front.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Quick drop. Garcia out over to the left. Makes the start at the 22.
Wing right X 46 on 2.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Set.
Third and long.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut. 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 Hut, hut.
Barlow tucks it away. Elam out to try the field goal.
Set.
He gets it off. The kicker gets all of that. The 49ers are having their way with this defense. He gets it off. The Cardinals start the drive from the 22. Ball on their own 22. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. He's looking to throw. Number 6 with the pass. The pass is complete. The quarterback really shows off his arm on that throw.
Not only can this guy make all the throws, he also rarely makes a bad decision out there.
Two-minute warning coming up. Ball on their own 23. The Cardinals using motion. Quick drop. Look out.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
I left 30 on 1.
Ball on the 27-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. The 49ers use motion.
Hut, hut! Hut, hut! Hut!
Garcia hands it off. Flag down. Coda with the takedown at the 3.
Holding offense. Loss of 10 yards.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
Inside left, 27 on 2.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Set.
The 49ers using motion.
Hut, hut, hut!
They're blitzing. On the run. Right stops him at the 32.
They're showing a real commitment to the running game out there today. They'll probably keep pounding in there again and again.
I left big wide 30 on 1. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut.
They're blitzing. The 49ers are winning despite losing the turnover battle.
Turnovers are sure a way to dig your team into a hole. The coach is hoping they can put this one behind them.
Round left X80 on 2.
Ball on their own 35. Number 6 to throw with the pass. The pass is complete. Ingram brings him down at the 46. Ball on their own 47. Number 6 drops back to throw with the pass. Complete. Touchdown, Arizona.
Wow, John, that's what you call a long pass for the score.
Yeah, everything seemed to go right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
They'll try the onside kick. Gramatica gets it off. San Francisco pulls ahead.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
He better hurry if he wants to get this play off in time. He hands it off. McKinnon pulls him down at the 44. Not a big gain on that run.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
Wing right X46 on 2. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Garcia hands it off.
And out for Arizona. One timeout remaining.
Ace right, Y23 on 2. Set.
They need 3. The tight end goes in motion.
Hut. Hut, hut.
Blitz is on. Barlow through the middle. Gardner brings him down at the 38. He didn't get much on that run.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
Elam lines up for the field goal.
Set. Hut.
Elam kicks the long try. Elam shanks that one. The kick falls short.
Why did he miss the kick here, Judge?
Yeah, the holder never had control of the snap.
I right, 21 on 2.
First and 10. Number 6 sets up. Back to pass with the pass. And he's got his man. Surtain makes the stop at the 48. Flag down.
Holding offense. Loss of 10 yards.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
Ball on their own 35. Number 6 back to throw. Throws it to the middle. Jackson was the intended target. Overthrown.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Back to throw. Pass is right.
He throws it into cover. He's taking a big chance by throwing it into a crowd like that.
Ball on their own 35. Number 6 back to throw. With the throw. Wilkinson with the reception. Blitz is on.
Choker.
With the tackle at the 30. Ball on the 30-yard line. That's the end of the game. The final score is San Francisco 31, Arizona 21. This concludes another game of Madden NFL 2002. See you next time.
All right, with that, the 49ers do not botch this important game, and they beat Arizona 31-21. Checking out the stats, not nearly as many yards given up as they did against Seattle, but I'm still worried about those passing yards when you consider how well we've built our secondary. Like, we've got a 99 overall corner. We've got a pair of talented safeties. We've got, like, a Pro Bowl corner who's not really costing us in the passing game, even though he's a lower rated overall. Our safeties, we got everything. We got Patrick Surtain back there. Like, we've got about as much work as we can out there. And yet, this Nordenholt person has a 97.7 quarterback rating, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, less than 50% pass completion, 16 out of 35. Jeff Garcia, 245, 2 touchdowns and a pick, has a nice completion percentage. And then Barlow running the ball all season very well, except for that one game against Seattle, or really both games put together. Gets over 100 yards and over 20 carries, 4.5 yards average. Trapp continuing to produce for our team, not being a star, but continuing to produce. Waller actually has a couple good carries today. And for Arizona, Marco Jackson, 4.8 yards per carry on 11 attempts. So not a lot of attempts, but some good yards per carry. The other runners, not so much. 3 in 1 attempt and 1 attempt. Heath Evans. Receiving, Joe Horn goes from the Saints to Arizona. That's 90 yards. David Boston, a Pro Bowl. So we already have Pro Bowlers announced. That's nice. So maybe our corner is in the Pro Bowl. Maybe he's not. We'll find out later. Boston is in the Pro Bowl. 146 yards receiving. Does most of the work. But Horn, a heck of a receiver himself, has 90 yards. And their tight end got 67 yards. For our team, Owens, 6 receptions, 137, and a tutty. Ruark, our tight end, 11 yards per catch. Stanley, 7 yards per catch, 3 receptions each, so 6 receptions between our tight ends. Mike Jones, Mike Jones got a couple catches just for 7 yards. Oldham got a couple catches himself. Barlow got a couple as well, and a tutty. As far as drops go, nobody dropped a pass for us. For Arizona, they had a few drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. They already had all those yards and some drops. Blocking statistics, defense. McKinnon, a middle linebacker with 10 tackles. Very rare in Madden 2002 to have so many tackles from a middle linebacker. As we've discussed, the difficulties and flaws with the game and the pursuit and so forth. The Mikes should be getting a lot of tackles for a team, but not in Madden 2002, so that's really interesting to see. 9 by the outside linebacker. They've got more with the safeties, and the outside linebackers and the corners, they're the ones that tend to make a lot of the tackles for them. As far as tackles for loss, we can see they racked up some right here. 1 sack from the nose tackle or the defensive tackle, either way, and 4 passes were deflected. As far as our Niners go, right, we've got strong safety, we've got corner. So Ingram did not make the Pro Bowl this year. He made the Pro Bowl his previous year. So doesn't make it this year. That's interesting. Okay, we were hoping that he would make a Pro Bowl and continue to improve. His tendency, a hard hitter, a big reason why we went after him is that strength and that tackle rating and all that to be a tackler, and he has been a heck of a tackler for us. Strong safety, pair of strong safeties, because we also exchange who plays free safety, who plays strong safety, and just getting them in the game and getting Mitchell opportunities to increase his rating to progress. Tom has been playing a heck of a season so far. I don't know what his season stats are, but as a rookie, he's got a couple more sacks added up. Peterson's got some tackles, another safety adding on to the list. Valentine, the middle linebacker, see, they had 10. Here, Valentine only has 2, and he's really fast and talented, and he's a run-stuffing middle linebacker, but a lot of the tackles again go to the outside linebackers, corners, and safeties. Plummer with a couple. Houston also, another middle linebacker, has a couple tackles, so that's interesting. Four tackles from middle linebackers, because sometimes our defense comes out in a 3-4. Interception, obviously got to tackle, trap. A few people have some other tackles. Patrick Surtain, only one for the day. Tackles for loss racked up about 3. 4 sacks here. Javon Kursk added another one. Houston got a sack today, but Flowing, our important young defensive tackle, makes the Pro Bowl as a rookie. That's really great. We're going to take a look at Pro Bowl stuff in another video. But there we go. Passes deflected. So 5 deflected passes here. And then we can go to kicking stats. And Elam has been missing kicks this year as he's gotten older and as he's regressing. And we've got punt and kick return and all of that. So a heck of a game. If you're still here with us, you are a legend. Put your comments in the, down below. Drop your comments. All our legends out there. Week 16. 2 games, or final week coming up, right? Let's go to options, memory unit, save. And we're going to check out Pro Bowl voting. We're going to check out standings, all of that for next week's game. See you then, everyone.